This was the M60 at Prestwich this morning, as motorcyclists led a protest about the cost of fuel. The police say there were between 400 and 500 of them. They crawled along the motorways into Salford. And some of the protesters obviously wanted to cause havoc in Manchester city centre, but the police stopped them. This was the scene at around 9 this morning at the junction of the M602 and Regent Road, one of the main routes into the city centre. The police blockaded the road into town, and there was a good-natured standoff for about 10 minutes as bikers refused to go down the agreed route to Salford Quays.
I respect everything the police have got to say, I really do, and I don't want any trouble today. However, on the same side of that, these guys are here for a city tour. We can't stop them that.
You want to go into town like everybody else seems to here?
Oh, too right, yeah.
Why do you want to do that?
Well, just cause a bit of havoc.
How's it going so far?
Fantastic. Well, you can see for yourself, Richard, we didn't expect this yesterday.
Yeah.
Not really, I mean, look at this, it's tailed back 3 junctions nearly.
Although the protest inconvenienced other motorists, the ones we spoke to didn't seem to mind.
Understand their cause, I've heard about it and fully support.
That everybody should do it, I think.
Eventually the bikers relented and they went down to the quays.
The protest took a bit longer than we expected. The hauliers, unfortunately, detached themselves from the motorcyclists, which has increased delay and have not obeyed what we wanted them to do in terms of this protest.
The breakaway hauliers were stopped on the M602 and given verbal warnings. Their protest was then dispersed.
We've managed it as best we can to minimise congestion to the public of Manchester.
And the bikers wanted to go into town along Regent Road. Why did you stop them?
Well, we had a plan with an intermediary with them that was never going to happen. It was important for us, for our organisation, that we stuck to that plan. We feel that they'd made the protest and that the protest should now end.
The protest began at Birch Services on the M62 near Middleton. Bikers from all over the north of England gathered there from about 6 a.m. They rode along the M62, the M60 and the M602 at about 20 miles an hour. They were joined by some lorry drivers and other well-wishers.
I hope it's just made Mr Brown realise that it's not just the wagon drivers that are feeling the quash on the tax and the duty on fuel.
I mean, I got up this morning, I passed BP again, fuel station, it's 131.9. You know, it's gone up another 2p and I've only been in bed 12 hours.
There's a few acts off, but a majority were giving us a thumbs up, bibbing their horns, letting us know, they are behind it. They're all lining on the bridges, waving to us.
Let's have a few pence off. We're not asking for pounds, we're asking for a few pennies.
The price of petrol and diesel has shot up in the last year by around 30%. But the main reason for that is a huge hike in the international price of oil. However, the Chancellor is due to increase fuel duty by 2p in October. We'll just have to wait and see whether the strength of feeling shown here has any effect on government tax policy. Richard Butt, Channel M News.